etc., etc., etc. We'll be speaking towards the record together with the Honorable Commissioner for Power and Public Utilities at the state. When you see someone from the private sector and a top government official speaking on the same issue, you find a perfect example of what we call PPP, public-private partnership. Governor Alex Oti, OFR, has been fantastic in supporting the private sector in other states, including Germany. As some of you may have seen, the road leading to this place is being fixed because of the event of Monday, courtesy of His Excellency the Governor. Can we give the government and people of Abia State, please, a round of applause for supporting the private sector? This is what we need in Nigeria to move forward. I have given each person here the fact sheet, and I hope everybody has gone through it, just to prepare your minds for your comments and questions. Okay, please, I'll give you. This is going to make things as brief as possible. Everybody here is very busy. I think a very senior police officer has done join us, Mr. Chris. I think you're the speaker.
I'm not going to break the protocols, but say that we follow this. So we want to welcome. All of you. This is a period that we look forward to. We have our integrated project, which of course is applications. It's going to be inaugurated. It's going to be officially on Monday. It is ongoing 20 years making. We started this project in 2004.
It's making noise.
Federal government of Nigeria, and eventually a substantive agreement in 2005. In fact, this project came before the power reform program that resulted in the creation of the Regulatory Commission in December of 2005. And then we were licensed. Our project was licensed. Actually, our companies were licensed the same time as the Gencos in Nigeria and Discos in Nigeria in 2006. So the license for the generation company and the distribution company were made at the same time. So this company is the first private sector company in Nigeria. But today is not a day that we go into reason why we didn't start generating electricity since 2013. But I think most of you know the story. This is a period of celebration rather than lamentation. So we've gone through all that, and we are happy to be moving forward. The objective of the project is to provide absolute reliable electricity for the people of Aba metropolis. I say metropolis because the project covers 9 local governments, 4,000 square kilometers, and if you really look at how Abia State is composed, say that this is where the industries of the region, the entire region, can be found. So it's very important environment. Everybody who knows about business can tell you that when you have electricity, then you can compete with other places that have that energy. Because the cost of energy in production of products constitutes the main cost of production. So Nigerian made products will begin to compete when we have industrial power at an appropriate price. That's what this project is to do. We are very, very proud and happy that the government of Abia State is working in sync seamlessly with the promoters of this project. We really appreciate the governor for his support, and this is why you find the Honorable Commissioner for Power and Public Utility here with us, just to demonstrate the coupling of the government and the private sector doing this. In any place, public electricity is a government. Government must be involved, which is why the regulator is very much involved in it. And so, in Abia State, it is quite so. So, I think that's really it. The other commissioner will have something to add.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, gentlemen of the press. Like Prof mentioned, we are glad to see this day, and we are looking forward to it. This is a project of more than 20 years. You can see what, if you check the cost of what we lost by not having power, it's not measured. So, and when this new government led by His Excellency Alex Chioma Oti, because like Prof said, government needs to partner with the stakeholders, such as geometric power. So, and that is why we are here. We are seeing the partnership as a way of encouraging the private sector to invest in our state. And like we said, if you want to drive industrialization without power supply or reliable electricity, you cannot go anywhere. It affects every sector of life, talking about employment, well-being, even up to security. So Abians should be excited, and the government should be excited to be associated with this project, and we are looking forward to Monday. Thank you.
Yeah. From what I have just now, it's looking at the turbines, what the cap is, the original is phase. Phase one, phase two. With what is sitting here, we're looking at from the first day, I will not have the same power.
Okay. Perspective is very important. When the first turbine fires, you will get about double the power Aba gets today. Aba gets right now about 25 megawatts or below that. So the first turbine generates 47 megawatts. So there's no question that Aba will automatically see a change in the light situation. Yes, it doesn't give you everywhere the reliable electricity, but when the second turbine comes, you will surely begin to see reliable electricity. The third turbine will not become consumed by Aba because Aba, from tests that we've maximally at peak and then 100 about 100 megawatts. So, and this is a 147 megawatt power plant. Our goal is to continue to install additional power to ensure that as our demand continues to improve, that we continue to ensure that we will have more power. And that's why we're talking about the 188 megawatts, that's the license, the license. So the 47 additional megawatts to the 3 turbines will come as soon as we begin to notice that we're getting close to the maximal demand, maximal load. The excess power will have to be going to the grid.
Good afternoon all. My name is Godfrey from Junior. I write for Business the Media. Prof. Sir, while addressing us, you said something about PPP, public-private agreement, and that you said wherever you talk about electricity, that the government must be involved. Can we please know the involvement of the state government in this project? And if you must allow us to know, that commitment in Naira and Kobo, what they have, put in place for now.
All right, please, I hope the person who spoke about people, and I gave the example of the road that is being constructed. So it's in that sense, a kind of partnership, not necessarily the involvement of state governments as an investor, but as a stakeholder. So the government supports us. We are
Okay.
yeah, please.
Can I
A follow-up.
let me amplify it a little?
Okay.
Okay. There's this issue of state government committing about $5 million in this project. We want to know, is it true? Is it false?
Okay, thank you. Well, state government was expected to commit that amount, but it didn't. It couldn't deliver on the amount. So, and of course, it's really not dollars. There's no dollar. Nobody has it. You do not send it. So, yes, and it's a good thing for the state government to want to take, let's say, 5% equity position in a company of this nature. After all, it's a state government, it's within state government. But really, the PPP that Cedar was talking about is more about how a government acts to ensure there is investment in place. I lived in the US for 27 years. I can tell you that the state and local governments go out of their way to provide incentives for companies to come to invest there. Not because they get something, like equity. No, it's because they provide employment, just they come to provide employment, and they pay tax to the state or the local government. That's where it is. So any government that doesn't understand it means they don't understand what it's about to improve the state. Because there is no government that can tell you that has the kind of money to invest in all kinds of areas, whether it is healthcare, whether it is electricity, whether it is so the government relies on providing enabling environment, incentives. That's what it's about. That's what the PPP is more about.
Please, okay, just for clarification, that
Yeah.
it is not the Otis government that did not pay. It's important. But we expect the Otis government to pay.
Yes, and let me just add to what Prof said. The government is a stakeholder, so the government is a partner. any way we want to look at it, because for us, we have a social contract with our people. So any responsible government, irrespective that will have to provide the conducive environment to encourage the private sector, we also have to have a stake in what the private sector offers, because our stake can be in different format. Like you mentioned, it can be in terms of finance, it can also be in terms of the role we play. You know, one of them is making the road, making sure they have rights of way, making sure their infrastructures are secured, so that they will be able to perform maximally, and we can hold them.
Aba Power has bought out EDC in this area. That's the cement supplier of the electricity. Because the intention is generate electricity, give to Aba Power, invest to improve Aba Power. So all these, as you're coming here, you might have seen all these towers. You won't see towers like this any other place in Nigeria. I don't know any other disco in Nigeria that's invested as much in electricity distribution substations as what we have here. So that's because the goal is to really totally improve electricity distribution, reduce losses, technical losses, and put the power to local grid, not to national grid. Not put the power to national grid, then drop it to local grid. No, but to simply take the power from the power station here. In case you haven't seen the place, maybe you'll be taken around so that you see that power goes straight to the local grid. Now, there's another question you asked. Is here North and South? Uzunabo, East and West. Osisioma, where you are, and Obinwa.
Please, before you go,
There's a second question.
there's a second leg. There's a second leg covers scope, and the rest is covered by EEDC. So EEDC is not given because they are licensed to do that. However,
That they're covering like Mumbai.
to Abia North, to the rest of Abia State. So, and they have the obligation to also, you know, supply reliable electricity to our people. So while we are partnering with Prof, and now it's yielding results, which we can see, by Monday we'll start seeing some. We are also in discussions with EBs. As you know, last week we had their top management visit us, United States. Also, their chairman has also visited the governor. So all of these discussions are to see ways to get more power into the rest of Abia State. And not just that, you know, there are several factors affecting power supply. The DISCO has their own issue, but there's also issue relating to the transmission. Because for you to have energy or electricity in your home, there are several things involved. You have to have the gas, have the generation, have the transmission at some point, and have the distribution. So even if you get it, all is a chain. If one is weak, it affects the whole chain. So if you've been following the news, His Excellency had a meeting with the top management of the Transmission Company of Nigeria and also the Minister of Power. And that discussion was for the transmission projects in our state, for them to restart them. We have two key transmission projects that we abandoned. The 132 kV line running from Omaya to Okigwe, and the one running to from Omaya to Arochukwu on Afia. So when we achieve all this, I think with time we'll start seeing the effect of it. So the government is quite concerned to also make other parts of Abia State get reliable power supply.
Prof, this $26 million intervention fund provided by Afrexim Bank to end the legal dispute, denying legal dispute. Was the money provided as a loan that the will pay later, or is it 3 months?
I said, sure. Fine. Yeah, the bank, remember what the banks are about? The bank gives you free money. So it is a loan. From them to geometric power. Geometric power, yes.
Okay, we understand that the rate is going to flow the excess power to the national grid. To take care of other parts of Nigeria. Is this excess power going to be paid for?
Yes, I suppose
You like wages.
No, since other parts of Asia are outside the reference area, instead of offloading this power to the national grid, where how they are not using benefit, they don't disappear. Why not use it to take care of other parts of Asia?
we're desirable of doing that. So that's something that we will be talking with the Honorable Commissioner and also but it is actually the owner of that part of their disco, that's EEDC, yes, that we have to agree to take that power. So, and pay for it. Because otherwise, then we'll have to put it on the national grid and the NBET will have to pay for it.
Yeah, but the point is, it's a good question.
What if you are smart? That's exactly what
It's possible.
It's possible. There's even a line that runs from Aba to Umahia that can solve that problem.
Please clarify what I've said. It's actually cheaper for the EEDC to buy from this place because transportation costs will come down. It's within the neighborhood. If you're importing from Port Harcourt or Warri or Calabar, you pay more for transportation. So you see,
To be more specific, when you are buying power as a disco, you pay two prices. You pay for the energy, the electricity itself, from wherever you're buying it, but you also pay the transmission use of service charge. Right now, it is 5.92 kobo per kilowatt hour. So it's not small money. Okay? So they don't have to pay for it. But we're expecting that they should be not pay enough.
Yeah, I think the government is looking at several avenues and several strategies around this. But first, let's get Aba working.
Yeah.
Once Aba is working, every other part of Abia State will follow.
A little follow-up to that question.